G'day, this is Captainoob, and Murmur is running another mystery pick for the next couple of days as of this recording, so we're gonna go through all our characters and dump all of the script in and see what kind of crap we can draw from this. Now, unlike usual where I usually describe things in one word or less, we're doing something different today, and this will be a little bit more interesting because we're looking to find the worst drop of every single thing that I get. We're gonna rate drops on how bad they are, or how good they are in terms of how utterly terrible and unusable they are. So if we go over to mystery pick, which is 60 script, well, we can get ourselves a random 3-star object. So let's see what we can get. Ooh, yeah, that's a good start. Oof. Yep, that's at the top spot. That's actually half decent. That's terrible. Exterminators, that's ruining. Mutants is pretty garbage as well. That is completely useless. This is slightly better. That's probably the top pick right now. That is disappointing because it's got the bashing damage. That's okay because, you know, if you're using chameleon gear and you can stack the luck on for better criticals or more criticals, and that's good. That's garbage. You don't want that. That's pretty useless. I especially dislike the sweet spot whilst picking locks because who does that? No one's got time to switch those perks around. That's garbage. That's slightly better. You might want to use that if you want to freeze the queen, if you want to waste your time. Interestingly, it does cryo damage now instead of energy damage. So, bit of Skyrim frost damage back in Fallout 76. That's actually good. And nah. And we get a fixer, which is Mutant Slayer. Well, guess what? That's definitely going into the script bin. Alright, with a couple of things we immediately chucked into the bin, we get 3 more rolls. And, ooh, yes, that's what we really want to see out of this. Oh, that's even better. That's probably one of the more worthless ones I've got so far. And it's a meat hook. I rate faster swing speed on melee weapons. The prefix, you know, could be better, and the endurance is nice, but not the worst thing I've got out of this. I think the worst one would probably be, well, you can't use criticals for a Gatling laser, so that's pretty garbage. But this fixer is annoying because it's Mutant Slayers, and you know it's a fixer. We've wasted a fixer drop for Mutant Slayer, so bad, bad, bad. Okay, Tinkerbell's up next, the supper build. Now, we're looking for a couple of weapons, a fair few weapons on this character. We're looking for Dark Lance, we're looking for Arashi, looking for a Katana, looking for Dark Claw, and a Disruptor Rifle. Let's see what we can draw out of this, and hopefully, Murmur's stock is, like, multi-dimensional expanding of universes. That's shockingly bad. That's decent. Wow, that's a pretty good drop. I don't want a bone. You can shove that dirty bone where it came from. That is very disappointing. Stalkers and Bash. Haha, there it is again. On a weapon that I can't laugh at as much anymore because it's okay in certain situations. That's garbage. Yep. Yeah, exactly what I want. An extra human damage when I'm using a golf club. That'll just annihilate all of the legacy spammers in PvP, and that is a god roll weapon right there. That's something everyone wants. And there's another god roll weapon. It's like a lightsaber, but it's like good against like a Scorched Beast Queen or something. So good for it. No. Now that is a weapon. A weapon to end all weapons. You can also, you know, replace your car's tires with it. So, very, very useful and practical weapon. You see, they've got the little end here, so you can get the tires off the rim as well. It's a very, very practical weapon for any car-oriented wasteland. And it's actually safe crackers because the assassins is getting taken over from lockpicking. That is garbage. Yeah, thanks, game. Look, I don't expect to find anything good from these. But, you know, you could at least throw me something that isn't complete garbage, right? Now, that's useful. It's being sarcastic. Okay, 3 more rolls for Murmur. Let's go. Look, I don't know. Look, I'm not really a fan of missile launchers. That's useful. Yeah, when you're getting swarmed by a billion ghouls, so you're taking 15% less damage from them. multiplicative damage reduction. That's useful. They should probably nerf that, actually. Okay, so here we are with Deathstroke with a weird fanny pack on the front. Nah, just kidding, it's just Brooke. Anyways, let's spend some more scrip and see what kind of crap we can come up with. Oh, we're off to a good start here. Oh, even better. Yeah, we're going to be smashing in PvP now. Why is it always bash damage? Now, that is good against those radstags that constantly murder you. Now, instigating would be good if it was still multiplicative, but it's not. Ah, finally, a thing that I can take and use with pride during, free range? You know the thing you gotta herd the Brahmins and there's like a giant sheep monster at the end you gotta kill? Yeah, there's that. I don't want no commie weapons, you can shove that. Worthless. Also, I had I thought about the mutant's legendary effects for armor. It should be 10% damage resistance, like reduction. So if you're wearing all 5, you get 50% damage reduction. How good would that be? Not going to be as good as the Sentinel. Oh, wait, it'll just stack with Sentinel and be overpowered. You know, that's fine. Everyone's wearing unyielding anyway. Nah. Could be better. Look, I'm really gearing up for those radstags that murder me all the time. That could be useful, but it's not. That could be useful, but it's not. That's perfect for, you know, Swarm of Suitors when a Mirelurk spawns right under the legs of a Mirelurk Queen and you immediately fail that thing and not get the bullion for it. And that is about as useful as a fly screen on a submarine. Same with that. We're getting a lot of, same sort of deals with the drops here. Alright, so we've got 3 more drops to go. This is going to be a good one, I can feel it. Oh yeah, that's perfect. You know those moments where you really want to slowly heal yourself with a weapon that has barely any damage? Well, it's got decent damage, but it fires too slowly to be even remotely useful, but at least it's got bash damage. Super useful! Next one is... no, let's not acknowledge that one either. And, whoa, wow, cloaking. I could think of a better prefix than that, and I'm gonna say basically pretty much anything else. Oh well, this reminds me of what my old man used to say. It's better to be pissed off than pissed on. Like, at least I don't have piss on me right now, I'm just a little bit annoyed. Okay, it's now Harley's turn, and let me tell you something. I think I've played with Harley a lot more in XCOM 2 than I have in Fallout 76, which is saying something. She's like the neglected child. I'm sorry, Harley. I got script, though, so we'll see what we can do here. Oh, yeah, it's not terrible. But, yeah, okay. We're off to a fairly decently good start. Oh, that's a combo breaker. Yeah, we want an extra fire rate against those Mirelurk Queens when we're hitting them for like 10 damage a shot. No. Wow, that is a drop. That is a proper god roll pull queue, especially since it doesn't actually do double damage anymore. This right here, that's false advertising. And let's get back to this. Useless. Oh, great. Yep, I'm just acquiring a huge arsenal of what I could kill that glowing radstag with. You know, we're in really good shape to take out the final boss of Fallout 76. And during the night, too. And a bunch of super mutants, too. We can use the Doom shotgun on them. There's another bash damage thing. That's coming up way too much. At least this sword doesn't have bash damage. That's pretty good, right? Hey, it's our first unyielding drop, and it's a stinker, too, so that's great. Yep, there's another one to add to the collection of anti-radstag devices. And we can even follow up the Doom shotgunning with a little bit of pipe revolvering with that. And that's Chameleon again. Chameleon isn't actually that terrible on wood bits because they're fairly stealthy by default. You'll find that it doesn't really work well because I think the shrouded thing has been bugged and it has been for a while. Righto, 3 more rolls. We're expecting to see some really bad shit here, and you should also be expecting to see that on your own drops, because you've got like a 1 in 300,000 chance to land a god roll thing. Although, technically, this... okay, we're gonna have a... Nope, there we go. We're back in. You right, game? Okay, we had to get out of the ATM to get the money. That's right. Yes, technically this thing is the same rarity and the same drop chance as a B25-25 fixer, so that makes this a god roll. So I'm really happy to have this Mutants Brotherhood Recon right leg with increased action point, refresh speed, and Cavaliers on it. Yeah, that's useful. Okay, Becca's my last character to go in and do this, and what we want to actually see from this is a bunch of wooden boards. So if we could see many of those, I'm going to be a very happy person. That's not a wooden board, but the grip appears to be made of some sort of timber, so we're off to a half-decent start. Oh, that's good. We're going to be completely invincible during the night, and we get an extra 10% damage when we're mutated, and the fastest swing speed is carrying that. Yep, more into the anti-Radstag arsenal, more cloaking garbage. That's would have been good a couple of patches ago when magic damage was still a thing. Hey, that's not terrible. Perfect. Great. Amazing. Oh, wow, you're gonna give me a Crusader pistol on my character who can't possibly use this thing. It's Stalkers anyway, so I'm not, super annoyed about that. Hey, that's a drop I can use! Good for you, Becca. This is my brawler character, so she's good at melee and punching things. And, hitting stuff with a stick with laser blades on it. So, yep, Furious Plasma Cutter Weapon Spotlight coming soon. No. Hey, that's pretty good. That's a good support weapon. I've got a bunch of medics handmades already, but if you are starting a combat medic character like I do, I don't have a build guide on that one yet because I still don't know what I'm doing with it. But yeah, it's a good thing to have. It's even got the extra perception for VATS accuracy. Very nice. That's garbage. And no. Oh, wow. Yeah, a real god roll and a worst weapon ever. I bet you could shred the Hangar 18 solos on this thing. That'll do well. Next. Oh, we're not left legendary scripts. See, it's scripts. Or script, not script. Alright? Okay, the last 3 murmur drops in the entire universe were, wow, that's 1 drop wasted. This is like wasting wishes if you happen to get one of those genies out. Wasted the 2nd wish as well. And we don't actually have enough for this one. Hang on. Okay, for real this time, for real, last drop in the entire universe is going to be a god roll. It's going to be great. I can feel it in my bones. Oh, yes. God roll. That's a perfect way to finish off this. And, well, yeah, we can call that the worst weapon that we got from this. But I think the pick weapon is this because, Furious is kind of garbage. Everything is kind of garbage, really. But swing speed, that's some really good DPS you can get out of that. So I'm going to have to give this a little bit of an upgrade somehow. I'd like to extend this arm out so the blade's a bit longer. Wonder if you, hit this pole if you don't chop through things right. How do these things even work? Why are there lightsabers in Fallout 76, prototypes of it? Who knows? Is it law-breaking? I guess we'll leave Mantis or Oxhorn to find out. Oh, is that a plasma cartridge in there? Who knows? Who cares? I don't. Also, is it... Hang on. Are they static? No, they're not. They move. That's kind of cool. It doesn't hum like a lightsaber. It makes cool noises when you swing it, though. So, There you go. There's a weapon spotlight. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm out of here.